Don't forget to subscribe to Panda Outdoors. Do it now.
Okay folks, welcome to another episode of Panda Outdoors and 4x4s. So on this episode, all I'm going to go over is, on this video, all I'm going to go over is, I think I found a perfect multi-tool for people who are into four-wheel driving and off-roading or motorbiking or any vehicle-based things that you just get up to. It's a Gerber multi-tool, but it's licensed by Snap-on, or it's Snap-on license and a Gerber one. I don't really know how it works, but it is the Snap-on multi-tool. I put a little video up of me opening it one-handed a few weeks ago, but the more I've used it and the more things I've noticed on it, it's perfect for like vehicle-based. It's headed towards vehicle-based and other stuff. So if you're into your off-roading, your 4x4ing, your overlanding, camper vans, motocross, enduro, anything like that, I think this is the most perfect multi-tool on the market at the minute. So it is the Snap-on, so it's the Snap-on Gerber SMT 97R. So this is the multi-tool. Okay, as I say, you've seen the video, there's a one-handed opener. So if you've got hold of something and you need to get hold of the pliers, easy to do. And then just closes down. Push the two buttons in on the side and it just closes down, just like that. Okay, it's a bit more fiddly to close it than it is to open it, but you're gonna need it in an emergency, so you want it to open quicker. So what I'll do now is I'm gonna put it on the bench and we're gonna go through the multi-tool and I'll show you all the different bits on it and stuff like that. So I'll change the camera angle now. So as again, this is the Snap-on SMT 97R. Okay, so I'll put it on the bench and we'll swap it round. Okay folks, so as you can see now, you've got this nice sheath that it comes with. It's got the Gerber logo on it and the Snap-on logo. It's nice and padded, stitching's really good, and it has a belt loop. So you can keep this on your belt or attach it to a bag or whatever. I just keep this in my bag in the pouch. But yeah, really good. Okay, so as I shown you before, it is a one-hand opener. But while I'm on camera, I'll just push it out. Okay, so it's a one-hand opener. Starting off from the top, you've got like your needle nose pliers, the top bit, then you've got your normal generic pliers. Then underneath there, if you can see, sorry, the light's a bit bad. So underneath there, you've got like a ceramic wire stripper underneath, which is replaceable. So once this gets done, you can just unscrew it off and replace it. I think it's ceramic anyway. And then moving on further down, we just have a normal crimp. So if you're putting a connection on, or like a crimp connection on your four-wheel drive, your motocross bike or anything like that, you can crimp them together with this. So just in that section, there's a lot of tools geared up towards vehicle-based maintenance. So that's why I'm saying for an overlander or an explorer or 4x4 adventurer, I think this is the perfect multi-tool. Okay, so now moving on, I'm going to close these and then I'm going to open these. I'm just going to open it up. So you've got a nice blade. Okay, it's not as I'm going to point to it. So we've got a serrated edge just there, and then it goes into a nice long flat bladed edge, which I think is really good. As I say, this was really sharp coming out the box, and I have used it. As you can see, it has had a bit of use, but again, it is really good, and it does, sorry about that, it does lock in place. All you do is you pull that little handle down, and then that now closes over. Okay, so that's the bladed section of the knife. So we have the serrations just along there, and then we have a nice blade, sharp blade on there. And then close that over, and then moving on, we have another type of blade. What I've used this for, I'm classing this as like a hacksaw. It's got like a diamond encrusted bit on it, but I used it to cut a plastic pipe, and it worked really well. So if you can see, it's like rough on the edge. So I'm classing this as a bit like a hacksaw blade, and it is replaceable. Okay, so you can actually replace this. I'm not 100% sure how you do it, but you can replace this blade. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll just have a quick look at it and then show you how to do it on camera. And we are back, and we're back in the room, people. Okay, so all you do to replace it is, it's a bit hard on camera, is you pull a little silver toggle there and it just pulls out, and it's just got a little hole there for it to go in, and then again slide it back in Slide it back in. It's a bit awkward looking through it, the camera lens to do it. So yeah, so that's that. I'd say that's like a bit of a hacksaw blade that we've got going on there. And then again, we have, I'll fold that back away. So we'll fold that away, and now all we've got is a flathead screwdriver. A flat-headed screwdriver on that one, and then that looks like a smaller flat-headed screwdriver. So you've got two flat-headed screwdrivers, or that's like a little pry. You could use that as a little pry to getting like bits of trim off the vehicle and stuff like that. So you've got them two tools. So on that section, you've got your blade, bit of a serrated edge as well. Then I think that's like a hacksaw. I'm going to call that a hacksaw on that side. Then we're going to move over to the other side now. So we have now onto the other side. First tool that I'm going to pull out is a nice pair of scissors. I will do a little paracord test on these scissors, but they feel really nice, some good leverage on them, so they should work well, unlike some other multi-tools where the scissors are really small. And then you just, again, pull that down and they just fold back in on themselves nice and flush. And then, okay, moving on to the next one. Just got a bottle opener, again with a screwdriver. All multi-tools need a bottle opener. Hard day, trying to fix your Land Rover or whatever, crack a beer open, or you've had a hard day on the tracks, crack yourself a beer, and it's got a little screwdriver or a pry bar on there. And then moving on to the next one, we have a screwdriver, Phillips headed screwdriver, and it is a proper one. It's not like one of them flat ones. It is like a proper square one, so you're not going to struggle or strip any screws getting it off. This is why I'm saying this is more vehicle based. So if you're into your overland and your four-wheel driving, enduro, this is the multi-tool you want. And then just a generic file. So we've got a smoother side this side, and then a nice and coarse side on the other side. Again, these all lock out, and then all you do is pull this clip down, and they just fold away nice and easy. And then there are your pliers. Okay, again, one-handed use, really good. And then to put them away, it's just as easy as that. Okay, and then on the other side, I hope you can make this out on camera, just got a bit of a ruler on the other side. We've got a small ruler, and then we've got the Gerber logo on that side, Gerber multi-tool. Again, everything's really good. And the thing with Snap-on is, so for instance now, if you do break or damage this, Snap-on will replace it because it comes with a lifetime guarantee. Blades getting dull is, you'll have to replace them yourselves, but the screwdrivers, anything like that, if they snap, Snap-on will honour them and fix them. So that is the Gerber Snap-on multi-tool, and as I say, this is the best multi-tool if you're into your overlanding, four-wheel driving, or anything like that. This is the go-to one. Okay folks, so I hope you like that little talk through of the video then, of my new Snap-on Gerber multi-tool. As I say, I personally think if you're into your four-wheel driving, overlanding, enduro, motocross, anything vehicle based, if you go wild camping, do the van life stuff, this is the multi-tool you want to keep on you. As I say, it's got crimps on it, it's got all kinds on it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do a little test with the scissors, cutting a bit of paracord, and then we're going to test the wire cutters and the crimper out, just to see how good they are. So what I'll do is I'll flip the camera back around and we'll have a little go of it. Okay, so I've just got some normal, just household wire out of my little odds and sods box. So first things first, I'm just going to get these wire cutters in and just give it a little snip. Okay, so they do work. Probably got to give it another little go. Okay, so they do work. They're not the best. They're not like a perfect pair of wire cutters, but they will cut your wires. Not too bad. But again, you do have the knife on the other end. So yeah, not bad. Especially if you're out in the sticks or whatever and you're trying to do a bush repair, it'll work. Okay, so I've got this end now already cut and trimmed. So what I'm going to do now is, okay, so all I'm going to do now, I've got this little spaded end, as you can see. I'm just going to twist this wire. And then all we're going to do is slide that in there, just like that. And then I'm going to get the pliers, line it up with the crimping side of it, and then just give it good crimp on. As you can see, that is on. That is quite a good crimp. Doesn't distort the plastics like the normal ones do. And that's quite strong. Okay, that is a good, very good crimping tool that you can see that comes with the snap-on Gerber multi-tool. Okay, so next step we're going to have a go at doing is cutting a little bit of paracord with the scissors. Okay, folks, so I've just got this, where is it? Hey, bit of paracord now. 550 paracord. As you can see, the strands are all in there. Sorry about the focus. But yeah, just got this paracord. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to test the cutting power of this Gerber multi-tool. Okay, so 2 little snips, and it went through nice and easy. So I'm pretty impressed with them scissors. Okay, folks, so that's the end of that video on what I'm thinking is the perfect multi-tool if you're into four-wheel driving, off-roading, overlanding, camping, or even anything really. But it is very four-wheel drive or vehicle-based, I'm saying. You've got crimps. Lights are always coming undone. Wires, adding in light bars, they can sometimes come loose or whatever, and you've got to put new crimps on them, things like that. At least if you've got this tool, you can reattach them pretty easy. It's a one-stop mechanics bodge up shop in theory in your pocket. So again, this is the Gerber snap-on multi-tool. You can get these online, they're on eBay and stuff like that, or you can get them on the snap-on website, I think. Or if you know any local garages and the snap-on dealer goes there, just pop in on the day he's there and pick one up. Again, I hope you like this video. This is four-wheel driving / prepping, because I carry this as my EDC in my bag every day. So again, I hope you're liking these videos. I hope you're liking my little prepper videos. I hope you're liking the fishing videos and stuff like that. I have got a few trips planned. Fishing wise, I'm out with Lewis for my birthday. That's a 48-hour car fishing trip, and hopefully I'm going to get a bit of beach casting in off Penzarn in North Wales, and hopefully the Manarn Straits as well, if I can. So that'll be stop off at the caravan with probably Lewis, and then we'll head in the Lanny or the van down to the Manarn Straits and get a little bit of fishing in. Again, I'm really over the moon with all the support everyone gives me, and the positive feedback as well. If you want to tell me what multi-tool you're running, that'd be great in the comments. So just drop us a comment of what multi-tool that you're using. I've been Panda. Stay prepared, and I'll catch you outdoors sometime. Take care now.